quick introduction to my new page. This is weird. Whether you're new here or whether you have been following me for a very long time, I am Melissa. I am a single mother to a nearly 5-year-old child. When did that happen? He's nearly 5. And I accidentally became a content creator nearly 4 years ago by moving to my home, posting one video. It did really well, and then it's just gone from there. And I do DIY, and I've covered everything on there really, but I needed a safe space to be able to offload more than the DIY, because there is so much more to me than that. And I have got the most incredible community of followers and women. I think like 93% or something ridiculous of my following are women. Team women. And you are welcome, only a certain type, may I add, because you will 110% get thrown out of here by us. This is not a safe space for a certain type of man. But this is going to be my new place where I can offload, and you are going to get everything and anything, but a lot of content is probably going to be like this. It might develop into something else, who freaking knows, right? But I have been lost for a while, and the DIY is, as I have already stated, is my therapy. It is the thing that has got me through the past 4 years, nearly 5 years. What the fuck? It's got me through. I would not have survived without DIY. And these are all things that I will cover and talk about, but I want to be able to offload, share personal things, and I just don't feel I can do that on my platform anymore because it has become my business. And I will do videos from, anything and everything, and I will cover how I got to this position. I will cover my background. I will cover things about me. If people care, I will share it. We can talk about court. We can talk about experiences of life, abusive relationships, childhood, discovering being neurodivergent at 33, and then having my child at 4 diagnosed with autism and signs of ADHD. These are all things, day-to-day struggles of being a single parent, being a solo parent, family court proceedings. I can obviously touch base on some things. I have to be very careful with what I do say, but these are things that I can at least share to some degree. I still have to keep some level of privacy, but I do want to help people, because I know there's so many of you, and why not use the platform that I have to be able to help, to be able to, even if I just helped one person or gave a little advice. I'm not saying if I'm right or wrong. All I can tell you is from my personal experiences, and somebody else's experience may be completely different to mine, okay? But also somebody's experiences might be the same as mine or might help somebody in some way. And I want to use this platform to do so. Days where I don't feel like doing DIY, and it's got to a point, because it is my job, that I'm like every day thinking, I need to do some kind of DIY today. I need to post something in relation to my normal content. Well, I'm sorry, I don't wake up every day and decide I want to paint a wall or want to landscape a garden. That's not the reality of my life, and it was always going to get to a point. Do you know what? It was not even that it was going to get to a point, because it's always been the point of how long can you do this for? I'm always going to do DIY. I'm never going to stop. I'm never going to stop with my normal content, because after this house, I will be buying another. And I want to keep buying, and I want to keep doing, and I want to help others in that area. But I can't do that every day, because it causes me to burn out, crash, and then do nothing, post nothing. This is another avenue. This is another way of me being able to maybe earn from it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get enough followers to earn from it, but it's a way of me to just offload and still feel like I'm still posting, I'm still being able to help the people that will most likely follow me on this account will be the people that want to see this kind of content and that don't care about me posting a 40-minute long video of me just sitting here talking like this, because that is what it will be like. That is what you are going to get from this account. It will be me fucking rambling on. Like, I can't deny that I feel that podcast vibes is where we're at, and that I would love to do that kind of thing about life. I can talk and talk and talk, and I am as we know, a single solo parent, and that to some degree is very isolating, and this will help me in that way to just offload. I feel like I'm talking to somebody, but who knows where this could lead, and I would love for it to lead to something like a podcast, and to then be able to invite and talk to other people about their experiences, share our experiences, everyone watch and help together. That is an area I wish to be in. And when I see my future, that's what I see. I see helping other women, not just women, but you know, it is. That's that is who watch me, and that's who I relate to, and that is who I want to help. Because I'm not gonna lie, I have a very unhealthy view on men as a whole, which I'm not saying whether that's right or wrong. That's due to my experiences, which is where I'll be able to share this stuff. And maybe we can heal from that. Maybe I can heal, you can heal with me. We can learn, educate ourselves, and just have a space to do that. And I feel really, really positive about this, because this feels like me. And that's not me saying that the DIY is fake. None of that's fake. That's all real. I do all of that shit. That's all exactly what I do in my day-to-day life. But I feel that when I do it, I have to be a certain level of like upbeat. I have to be, I don't like the word performative, but when it's your job, you need the opening hook. You need to pull people in. You learn as you do this as a job. You learn what people engage with. You learn what people sit and watch. You learn how long a video needs to be. You know how long you need to. There's so much you learn, and it takes not the passion out of it, because my passion is always the DIY, but it takes the spark out of it when it becomes I must do it this way because of XYZ. I must do it this way because that's going to bring in more income. And it takes away from the authenticity of it. And this is just going to be a real, raw me. And I don't even know if that's going to be a success or not, but I feel like it might. And I don't know why. I have a feeling why, and again, these are things I'm going to cover. There's so much I could rant about. I could post 20 videos right here, right now. And could I do that with DIY? No, because I don't have the content to do so, because it's physically hard work. So I feel really excited by this. So this is my little intro. That's not an intro, and you're never going to get a little intro. If there's something posted on my YouTube, it's you need a cuppa, you need your lunch or your dinner or an evening, because it's not going to be quick videos. So if that is okay with you, then this is the space for you. If you're expecting 2-minute videos, you ain't going to get that. follow me on the TikTok and the Instagram and the Facebook, where you're going to get snippets of probably the best bits of the video. Yes, but for the whole shebang, it's never going to be short. I've got to go now because I've got a conference call in 10 minutes with the government. See, these are things that I'll be able to share and just offload. See, life is exciting. There is so much going on for me in my life, and I just feel like I can't share it. And I want to share it. I can't even like, I feel emotion. I feel emotion because I feel like I've been lost for so long of where to go with my content. And that, like I say, my normal's not going to stop, because that's not going to stop life. I can look at the unfinished projects in my house, but I felt that there was just something missing from my content, that just, and then I was just like falling out of love, and this is like the spark I need. Oh, I need this so bad. I feel emotional because I asked for this sign, but we're going to talk about that on a whole separate video. Welcome to what feels like going to be something